There are no mistakes, and you can do no wrong. That's what this video is going to talk about today. Hi, my name is Bethel, and I am dedicated to sharing practical tips on how to live a life of bliss, joy, and freedom like you deserve. A few days ago, a situation occurred between my youngest daughter and her school. And before I go on with the story, I'm going to share that it took me a lot of research, a lot of time, and a lot of dedication to decide to send her to the school that she's at. She needs to have a little bit of help in areas that most people don't, and this school was known for that help. I took her out of her school that she had friends that she had been going to since she was 3 years old, because this school was supposed to help me get the job done. Well, a couple days ago, I had a meeting with the school, and they decided that my daughter no longer qualified for this help. And no amount of pleading and arguing my case were they willing to continue to help her get the help that she deserved. And so I came home and I started feeling like I had made a mistake. Because like I had said, I'd taken her out of the school that she'd always known since she was 3 and all of her friends. Now, this feeling of I had made a mistake was huge. And if you are in charge of any kids, you'll know that every decision we make is a deep one, and we don't want to harm our children in any way at all. And so to find out that the main reason I had her switch schools was no longer going to be available really brought up some issues for me. And I did feel like I made a mistake. And as I sat there swimming in my shadows, I was blessed with coming across Bashar's teaching. And I heard his voice go, "There are no mistakes." And I got to remember that there are no mistakes. Each thing that we do in life is to assist us on the journey. It is to help us fulfill our greater plan. And right now in this moment, I don't know what that greater plan is, but I do know that me taking her out of that school was not a mistake. I did it with full intention. I did it with a lot of thought. And it is part of her journey and my journey. And it got me realizing and remembering that life is here to teach us so many wonderful things if we allow it. When we feel anxiety, it is just life's way of saying you're out of balance. When we feel fear, it's life's ways to point out to where we feel powerless. When we feel sad, it's life's way of saying you have unresolved connection issues. So when we get into these moments like I was a couple days ago, where we feel like we have made a mistake, that is when we stop. That is when we sit with it. That is when we ask ourselves those tough questions as what is life teaching me at this moment in time? What can I learn about this? And as most of us who are greater than a year old knows, that when you give it time, we can look back and go, I can see what I was supposed to learn in that situation. We can see something that we didn't want to happen as a blessing. And usually, as we're going through those unwanted things, it's really rough to see them as a blessing. And a way to speed that up is to sit with those feelings as they come up. Because there are no mistakes, friends. You can do no wrong. You are here on this earth to participate in a journey. The purpose of our life on earth is the journey. It's not the destination. And everything along the way is to teach us, to give us a stepping stone, to fulfilling our greater need, to enjoying the journey, and to enjoy the process. For that is what it's all about, isn't it? So my friends, when those feelings of, oops, I made a mistake come up, sit with it. Ask yourself what is to be learned, what is to be taught. Learn what is going on inside of you. so you can heal another part of that inner child that just wants to be seen, nurtured, and loved. So until next time, friends, go easy on yourselves. There are no mistakes.